All right. Hello, Natalie. Welcome in. How you doing? We are good to go. How's your day been? Now it's just a matter of finding out however many more are going to turn up tonight as well. Chair dropped a little bit. So. A terrible day today. Rain. I haven't been able to go anywhere. It's been non-stop raining all day. I've got this on yeah. Okay. Can you hear me okay? All this sound all right? I'm a lot better than I was last week. I've still got a little bit of a tingle and a bit of a cough, but sneezing, headaches, everything, sore throat's all gone. So you might hear me a little bit nasally tonight, but I am much better than I was. Let me just check. Okay. Is everything working okay? I can't see any messages coming back. Give me 2 seconds, just gotta get my phone. Is YouTube alright tonight? I see Natalie's left a message, but nothing's come back yet. We got a problem anyway. Something. Oh, we have got a message now. That's good. That took a long time. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. As I said, I'm feeling a lot better than I did last week. Just got a little bit of a a tingle, as you can tell, which causes a bit of a cough. I'm a little bit nasally, but Yeah, I'm getting over the worst of it. The thing is, my flatmate's got it now, so there shouldn't be too much of a delay because I've set it to like 5 seconds for messages to come through, so it shouldn't be there shouldn't be that much of a delay. I don't know if Renee will be in. He's ill at the moment. He just barely made it through his Last of Us Platinum stream the other day. Um, yeah, just got to wait and see if anybody else comes in. Let's. Hi, Daniel. Welcome in. I'm just putting the word out so I can try and get more in. How's your day been, Daniel? Good. Hey, Fright Night Project. Welcome in. How you doing? I've just put the word out, so you may have just got the message. How's your day been? How's everyone's day been? Hello, Tammy. Welcome in. Been better. Just opened YouTube, seen you live. Okay, I've just put a message out as well. So hopefully, yeah, we'll get a few more in a moment. I probably should have put it out before I went live, but I decided to do it after. Don't ask me why, but link's gone out. Someone shared the link. Oh, that was Tammy. Thank you very much. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think Renee's going to be in because he's not very well. As I was saying, he struggled the other night trying to do his live stream. Um, maybe Haunted Sessions will come in, hopefully. If not, we're going to have words. I don't know about anybody else. Tammy's here, Daniel's here, Fright Night Project's in. I haven't seen a lot of other people lately. People like Minnie, what's the other one? And Reeves, is it? Twingo? Twingo Paranormal. A few others. I haven't seen much of them lately. I hope they're doing well. Oh, thanks for the shout out again the other day, Tammy. That was nice of you. Thanks. I appreciate that. Again, oh, Minnie's not well. Oh, okay. Well, I hope she gets better soon. So, is there anything anybody wants to chat about? If so, let me know in the chat box, and we'll take it from there. You had dinner tonight? Everybody had a good day? Can't interact as I'm washing up. Yeah, wet fingers and phone screens don't really work, do they? Anyway, welcome in, Dave. Nice to have you here, David. Oh, excuse me. Let's stretch. Angry Natalie and Tammy found out I can bring my social security disability to the UK, but I will lose my healthcare. Well, our NHS over here is not in the best of ways at the moment, Daniel. So, yeah, it's a shame you can't import your healthcare over as well. You're welcome, Neil. Drop your link in, my friends. Oh, blimey, Strange just gone live as well. Bloody hell, we got the Apex Hound on YouTube live now, PJ Tour. We got me live as normal, 7:30, and Strain has just gone live with more Hitman now as well. How many more people? I'm going to check this out. How many actual people are live on YouTube right now? Can't see. I'm modding for you, Freeze, and now Strain. All three in the go. Hey, Minnie's in. How you doing, Minnie? I heard you're not well. Hope you're starting to feel better. Just shared you out to my friend Darren. He might come in. Okay, thank you. As I said, everybody's welcome. I've got mods here that can sort out any people that come in trolling or anything other, and yeah, they don't normally have to do much work though, as there isn't normally too many silly people that keep coming in and stuff like that. I suppose if my channel grew and I got bigger and you get more people in, then obviously you'd probably get more idiots and things, and the mods and me would be put to work. But at the moment, it's pretty comfortable. I'm not too bad now, thank you. Oh, that's good. That's good. Now all we've got to do to complete all this is Haunted Sessions coming in. But he might have to have taken Lisa to work. In actual fact, I haven't heard much from him lately. Is he even in the WhatsApp? I don't know. Hey, Renee's in. You did make it. I was a bit worried about you not making it as you were ill and you hardly got through your stream the other day for The Last of Us 2. But you're here now, so that's good. Hope you're feeling better, Renee. Well, starting to anyway. What suck is once I finally finish my Twitch monetize, I only can make under 1,620 a month since I'm getting social security disability. Now, this is what I don't understand over here. Now, if I'm not working, right, which I'm not sure how the job centre works, but I have to attend and I get paid every month so that I've got enough to have a bit left over and pay my rent and everything else, right? But if I was to come monetized, and I was getting my whatever I get per month. How does that work against my universal credit that they give you each month for paying your rent and bills and stuff? Because I was told that it never stops. If you earn more than what they're giving you each month, if you're working, your universal credit goes down to zero, then comes back up to the full amount for the next month. But if you're earning less than what they give you, they deduct the amount that you make and then give you the rest. So I'm a bit unsure as to how, if I was working and I was earning on YouTube, what would happen with my UniCred. It's just something to think about, you know. Just something I want to know the answer to, because you know, I'm not relying on universal credit, you know, for the rest of my life. Eventually a job will come along. I mean, I've got an interview on Wednesday. I've literally put out the application on Wednesday night or Thursday morning, I think it was, before my appointment was due. And after my appointment, I got a text message asking if I could come in. They wanted me in on Saturday, and it was a bit short notice because I got the message on Friday. And I asked them if it was possible they got a position in the week for me, and they said Wednesday. So I've got to go to Basildon on Wednesday and attend an interview for this particular job. So hopefully something should come out of it, because the one that I applied for last time was on the 22nd of September. They got me to come in for the interview. I took time out of my day to get ready. I took, you know, the time to get showered, dressed appropriately, get there on time, sit down for the interview, leave. Then I had to go all the way back home because they had other interviews going right up until 3 o'clock, and I was the first on the interview time, first one in. And when I asked them when I would know, possibly, they said Friday, which would have been the 26th. So I didn't get anything back. Saturday, Sunday went, Monday went, Tuesday went. Tuesday night, I thought, I'll take my dad's advice here and I'll go down to the actual place where I had the interview Monday and find out what's going on. And some bloke behind the bar said, after I'd explained everything, he said, oh, well, if you haven't been successful with the application process, I suggest you haven't got the job. And I thought, in my head, basically, I thought, well, you haven't actually got anything to do with this. So what are you piping up for? So anyway, he said, what's your name? I told him when I came in, told him when I was there last, everything. I will get the manager to ring you back and give you confirmation. And nothing. From then on, it was dead. They just completely and utterly blanked me. Didn't give me an answer, nothing. And I need the answers to actually go back to the job centre and say, look, I've looked. This is the result that I can put in my journal. This is what happened. But I couldn't put anything in, so I had to list it as unsuccessful because they just completely blanked me and didn't give me any answer. So hopefully when I go to Basildon Wednesday, you know, I'll get a better response than I did with that last one. But if anything comes up for that, I will not be responding to them again for any jobs, because that's just taking the piss. Hey, Candy's in. First, is this first or second time? I can't even remember. I think this may even be the first time you've come into one of my lives. Hashtag privileged. Right, let's go back to where we were earlier, because I've missed some chat by rabbiting. So, where are we? Natalie was suggesting a recipe to Renee. Tammy, fingers and toes crossed for you, Neil. Good luck. Thank you very much. Minnie, thank you very much. I'll keep you all updated on what actually happens after the interview, either on WhatsApp, or I'll put a post out, or I'll do a small video for the channel. But in some way, shape or form, yeah, you will all be informed on the progress of the interview. Fright Night, thank you very much. Congratulations, he said. Let me know if any of you want to be called different names. I mean, as I said before, I always go by the YouTube name that's in the chat. But if any of you want to be called your real name, or you want to stick to your YouTube name, then let me know. Sometimes out of habit, you might see me say, oh, Candy's in, and it'll be Paranormal on the Go in the chat. But normally, I would say the actual YouTube name. So, Natalie, thank you very much. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Where are we now? My virtual mama. We saw Candy come in. Paranormal on the Go. Oh, here we are. Daniel. Angry. For me, Social Security will cut a small amount out of my Social Security. Oh, okay. That's how it works, is it? All right. Well, I mean, considering the state of our NHS over here, I'm not sure how you're actually going to go if you came over here with any medical requirements or anything like that, because it is in a pretty bad state at the moment. I think the government needs to fund it, but that's just my opinion. Oh, Shadows is in. Welcome in, Shadows 666. Tammy, Neil, did you pass on the link of the handmade? Yes, he's got it, and I did that the other day when you sent it, and he's actually been in contact with the person and said thanks for accepting him and having a chat and things like that. And they're having as far as I know, they're having a little natter at the moment, because he's as I said before, he's into his crochet hooks, but the ones he gets are ordered from Australia, handmade. So it'll be interesting to see how these ones are when or if he has any of these ordered in, just to see what the differences are, because he'll know more than that than I do. But if I see him, I'll ask him, and I'll give you his response. I'm happy with just being called Minnie. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll do that then. I think I said Minnie when you first turned up anyway. Out the blue, because I was talking about you before, saying that I hadn't seen you for a little while, and then you suddenly turned up, and I think I shouted out, "Oh, Minnie's here!" So, if that's what you like, I shall use that from now on. I might say "Scared of the Dark, Minnie," or something like that, but then probably call you Minnie after from then on. I'm fine with Candy. Okay, that's good. So 2 people want their names to be used. Okay, not their channel name. If any of you are interested in paranormal, go check out a lot of these channels. Paranormal on the Go, Fright Night Project, everyone else that's in the chat right now. Scared of the Dark, Minnie. Go check out the content. Give them a little bit of love and support. It all goes a long way. Helps the algorithm. Helps the channel grow. Helps people succeed. That's what we're here for. I'll have to try out the collaboration feature one day on YouTube. There's actually a invite a collaborator or something. You can have somebody else in. I don't know if I think it's on your lives. So at some point I might pick somebody if they're free and see what this collab is all about. And then if we're both in, we'll have different things to talk about and can make a nice live video, talk about different things involving somebody else as well. So yeah, that's going to be the next thing I look into, the collaboration for YouTube I've got here. Lurking like normal, can't stay much because I'm washing dishes. We all know water has an effect on touch screens, but I'm listening. Yeah, I know. I'm sick of the NHS not getting me proper sorted. Sorry about that, Minnie. Yeah, as I said, it is in a bad state. I mean, people who have got cancer obviously get given a 6-month wait after they've had their appointment. And what good is it on that time if that illness is one of the worst illnesses anybody can have? And to say, oh, give it 6 months and then we'll see you again. Who's to say? I'm not being morbid here or anything like that. But in that time from the appointment, in that 6 months until the next one, who's to say if they're going to be around for the next one or not? They could end up in hospice care. They could be worse off than they already are after that appointment they just went to. If the cancer illness should be the most important thing that people should try and deal with, but for some reason they keep giving people longer times before they see them again. And yet, when you go to the ER, which is where I was the other day, well, they call it A&E over here, don't they? When I went there, I was in work uniform, and I had to wait 4.5 hours. And in front of me were drunks and druggies that had overdone it. Some woman, I said this on last stream, some person had a big gash in their shin and they had it all strapped up. You could see the blood coming through the bandage and everything. They got held up. Elderly people got held up. And unfortunately, all these other people get seen first. I don't get it. It's a sore subject for me because I could go on a rant about that for ages, but it's such a waste of the ambulance's time to call them out for these people that have done this with self-inflicted injuries by taking too many drugs, drinking too much. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get the ambulance out. No, the ambulance service is reserved for the people that really, really need it. Emergency services. That's the time. That's the term for it. But when you do what you do and you waste the time, you're taken away from somebody else who really needs it. And it's sickening. People should not be allowed to ring an ambulance if you got pissed or you got too high. That's my opinion anyway. I'm not saying anymore because I'll end up going on a right old rant about it. What else we got? Okay. Shadows. Okay, so my 2 cents of anything. My government is 41 days of a shutdown and they're trying to fix it, but personally it doesn't matter what side they're on. Oh, well, that's the government for you, isn't it? Any government person, PM, president, anybody else in any governmental position, they're all screwed. They're all for the money. They're all for the everything, not to benefit the country because they couldn't give a crap about that. Bit like Keir Starmer, but they're all on the take. They're all bent. I mean, look at the people that were in government and in the PMQs. Half the people in the PMQs that you see when they have that on the TV, if you watch it, half of them have already been had up for being crooked anyway. So you can't trust a politician or anybody. No way. They say they're going to do something, but they never do it. Like the Trident scheme. Does anyone remember the Trident scheme? We're supposed to have all the nuclear submarines. Got halfway in, scrapped it. Lost all that money. Billions and billions of money we lost. All the aircraft carriers, they built the aircraft carriers, didn't have any planes to put on them, so they flogged them to the US. It's just every policy they have is crap. Just absolute crap. I can't believe a word that any of them say. That's awesome. Noah's that awesome Neil. Noel is lovely live. Meet him in person. I'm sort of confused what you put there, Tammy. Sorry. Holding the country and the people ransom just to get their ways and what they want. People are lacking their food stamps. Federal workers are not getting paid. It's BS. Well, look at what Starmer did. He cut the costs, took the money away, and all the pensioners didn't have any money and were sitting in the cold. And then he's in the warm. And that's how that song came about, didn't it? It's going to be freezing this Christmas or something like that. The one that everybody was playing that became a bit viral at the time. The sooner he's out, the better. But the thing is, are we going to get anyone in that's better than him who takes over? That's the real question you've got to ask. Or are they just going to follow on in the footsteps of the one before, and we're going to be in the same shit again for the next however many years they're in power for? You just never know. You never ever know. I'm hoping things improve for you ASAP. Oh, that's Natalie talking. Minnie, you must have read my mind. Thank you, Neil. If you use StreamYard, go to live on YouTube. You can send a link to whoever you want to join you on the screen. Oh yeah, no, I haven't used StreamYards. I did have it, but I haven't used it for a little while now. I mainly stick to YouTube, but I have heard there's a lot of people aiming to boycott Twitch. Twitch has apparently become a really, really bad platform. The other day I heard that, and I saw the video myself, and I thought, how does that get away with, being on Twitch and things like that with somebody doing that? It was someone talking on screen and waving a firearm about. I mean, brandishing a pistol on Twitch, and nobody bats an eyelid. But then when a big YouTuber essayed a female, they were gone. But then when two females pinned a male down and essayed him, all done live on stream, they only get a 24-hour ban and then they're back on. So with the way that Twitch are handling what goes on their platform, what videos are shown and what goes out, a lot of people are not happy with the platform now, and they're calling for a boycott on it. So a lot of people are not using Twitch anymore. But on the other hand, if you're an affiliate and you're getting paid for it, you've got to make the choice of, are you going to support a platform that lets people get away with that because you want the money, or are you prepared to let the money go and say, fuck the platform, it doesn't sit right with me what is on here and how you're dealing with it. I'm out. So it's personal opinion once again, but I haven't used Twitch ever, I don't think, yet. I've watched people stream on Twitch, but I haven't actually done anything about it myself. StreamYards, I had that, but I don't really use it. I mainly stick to YouTube at the moment, and a little bit outside of there, like TikTok. Well, I call it shit talk because the amount of crap that's on there is unbelievable. And I don't use Twitter much. Instagram, yeah, I got rid of Snapchat, so I'm cutting back on a load of stuff that I actually use now. If I don't use it, then obviously you don't need it. So I tend to just get rid of it. Okay, where are we now? Not sure if the collab works well yet. Not seen it. Extremely beneficial on lives yet. I've heard that it doesn't really improve your lives, but the collab feature gives you a little bit of a boost on both sides, from what I've heard. So the collab of the person who's with you and the person whose channel it is, I believe that you both get some recognition and a little bit of a boost, but it doesn't really do a massive amount for you, like really boosts you to great heights and things, but it gives you a little bit of an initial increase in what happens with your channel and the person you've got on there, that channel as well. So it's like a sort of a Hovis bread thing, best of both, 50-50, best of both. Let's go down. I caught up with the chat now. Hey Romek, sorry, welcome in. How are you doing? I've only just seen that you messaged. Sorry, mate. I had my leg full of blood clotted, so I couldn't even put the foot down. I had to wait in the ER. Oh, here we are, the ER again. Look, emergency room. Look what Romek's put in, and he's had to wait 8 hours to be seen. I mean, that just shows you how bad things are, doesn't it? Well, I hope you're doing well now, though. I really do. Noah's the guy who makes the crochet. Oh, sorry. He's the guy who makes the crochet hooks. Ah, okay, gotcha. Dave Moriarty back. Welcome back, Dave. Scared of the dark. Minnie. Hi, Dave. Candy. Hey, Dave. I must have missed something. What were you doubting, Minnie? Candy. I used Twitch a few years back, got affiliated, but got fed up with it. So I haven't streamed or anything on there for a long time. Yeah, as I said, I've never used it. Never used it. I've set all up an account and everything. You nearly heard my posh voice come through then. I've set up an account for it. But I've, as I said, I've never been on there. And for some reason, I can't set it up on my Xbox either. It won't let me do it, even though I'm signed in and everything. So I'm not particularly bothered about it anyway. Apparently, it's not a very good platform to be on. So I don't think I'm missing out on much if I don't use it. And if it is as bad as, I did see, as I said, the guy waving the gun around and, talking on stream and stuff. But I didn't see the thing about the SA on both sides. But if it's going to be like that, that's a platform that I can't support. I'm not going to put any content on there or stream on it, but I've no objection to watching somebody stream their own stuff on there, their own content, games and things like that. But I can't support a site like that who does nothing about certain situations in the right way. It's just not me, and it will never be me. I do use TikTok, but I don't upload anything paranormal. I spent a lot of money I haven't got on the TikTok shop. Oh, don't. The TikTok shop is a nightmare for me. I will never buy anything from there again. The last time I ordered something, it got put through the wrong door in a shop outside on the street further down. When I went back, it wasn't there. And the guy downstairs turns out to be, in that shop, the one underneath me that is an arsehole. And then I asked him via a letter to phone me and let me know if my parcel was in there and I'll come collect it. And he never did. Never phoned me, nothing. So I went back to the shop. As I said, nothing there. But the photo on the delivery showed the hand pushing something through the letterbox. So either they put it halfway through, took the photo, pulled their hand back out and went, oh, I think I'll have this instead, and put it back in the van and drove off. Or the person inside the shop decided to nick it and then tell me that they never got it. So I launched an inquiry into a missing parcel and things. I got refunded, but never got an answer as to what actually happened. So, and the other guy that delivered it down there should have actually phoned me and said, I'm outside, I can't find your place, would you come meet me? And I would have been able to pick it up from him, shown him some ID, and he could have signed it off and I could have took it in. But no. TikTok shop, never ever again. I only have to experience one thing happen to me in regards to parcels, and I'll never use that service again. Besides, they send out like DPD, Hermes, and things like that, and they're all crap. All of them are absolute crap. Twitch is not too strict on the copyright music. Oh, that's right then. Yeah, they got a different percentage though to their takings for YouTube on donations, don't they? YouTube's like 40%. I think Twitch is up nearly 70. I think Daniel explained it in the last stream, but I can't remember. It might be more than that now, but they're like on a 70-30 or 90-10 or something weird like that. About us getting anyone better in Parliament. Yeah, that's always the question. I think Ladbrokes and William Hill and Corals and places like that should do bets on when Starmer's out, like they did before on other things, but they should do bets for politics and say when Starmer's out, you can have a bet on whether the next person that comes in is going to be better or worse than he was when he was in. So I wonder what the odds on that would be. They bet on everything else, don't they? They done bets on EastEnders murders. They done bets on all sorts, all soaps and other things as well. Crazy, isn't it? You can have a bet on an EastEnders shooting, who shot the person, and it pays out if you get it right. Mad. It's pretty clear that the healthcare in America and the healthcare in England is both in chaos and needs to be fixed. Yeah, the government need to step in and fund it. They're not doing enough to put the money in to keep the actual NHS in a good way. It's just really, really bad at the moment. And also, another belief of mine is it's about £100,000, I think, a month to keep the air ambulance, Essex Air Ambulance, going. And it's all publicly funded. Donations made by the public to keep it going. And I believe, in my own opinion, that the government, with their funding, should put some money towards, keeping that going as well, because it's essential. If you have car crashes and there's a severe accident and you can't get to people, the helicopter is the one that can get in there to pick people up and airlift them to hospital. If we don't have that, the ambulances can't get down the road because no one can pull over if there's a crash on a dual carriageway, and they can't get down to the scene, and they can't stop the ambulance miles back and get out and walk up there. So it's essential that we have the air ambulance, and I think that the government should be contributing to some of this as well. But there you go. It's like the air show we used to have on the seafront. That's got cancelled. That really good that time. That brought people in from all over the place. It funded all the local bars and pubs and everything. It made really good money that day with the air show on and everything. And now the government cut it. It's suffering again. And they want the public to pay for the air show if the public want it to come back, rather than just say, yeah, we'll contribute a little bit and help get it back. The government are just lazy, corruptive shits. That's all they are. All of them. That's Hamlet Court Road for you. Yep, indeed. It has its good points and it has its bad points. Once you've lived long enough in a certain area, you get to know the good from the bad. And it's true for everywhere you live. It was going to be banned in America, and then Trump signed a bill fixing that problem and ended up handing the American side of TikTok to a colleague or a friend of his, from my understanding. Yeah, I think I heard something about that. There was a big hoo-ha about cancelling TikTok and changing it to something else, was it? They were about to turn it into a brand new app that would have been sort of like TikTok, and then it would be something completely different. But it obviously didn't happen. I don't have Facebook or anything that is a part of the Facebook's world, Instagram and any of that rubbish. The only social platform that I play with is Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's not for everyone, is it? You know, I mean, I think Facebook's crap now. It's nothing near what it used to be when it first started. You know, it's nowhere near. People hardly talk. You're supposed to be able to find your friends on there and stay in touch. I mean, a lot of my friends that I've known from school, they've all moved away. They got kids, they've got a house, they've got family, they've got priorities, they've got jobs, they've got things to do, they've got a life. But, you know, people just don't seem to want to talk on Facebook anymore. You message them, they're like, "Oh, who are you? Yeah, don't talk to me anymore. I don't know you. Why are you messaging me?" Because we're friends and I wanted to chat and say hello and keep in touch, you know? In the end, you end up getting rid of more people than you have on there. And some other people are only doing it to try and gain masses and masses of friends. They don't know half the people that they got on their friends list. They're just like, dude, friend request, friend request, friend request, friend request, friend request. I'm going to build up the most amount of friends I've got. I don't know them all, but I just want over 1,000 friends. Pathetic. It's got worse ever since, was it Zuckerberg got rid of it and I think Musk took it over? Or was that Twitter? I can't remember. There's so many things that have become different to what they originally were over the years. I honestly cannot keep up with it now. I've also made my account on TikTok private because it's terrible for hate comments. It's worse than YouTube. Yeah, I did that on mine. I changed the settings to comments from friends only. Anybody else can't leave messages at all on any of it. You know, it's just for my own, benefit and things. I don't want, you know, too many people bringing toxicity and hate and nasty messages and all that crap into everything. It's just not needed. Debunkers get it. YouTubers get it. You know, it's just sad that people can't have a conversation with people nowadays and say, look, I disagree with what you said about my video, the reaction you gave it, and I want to sit down and have a chat with you about it and clear the air. No, they just get all their fans and followers and subs to go over and just leave nasty, hateful comments, toxicity, just stupidity and everything in there. Because they don't like the reaction and the way that their video was reacted to. But it's all within the terms of fair use. But then people, abuse the copyright system and, try and make everyone else suffer because they don't like the criticism that's given to them. So, fucking idiots, really. All of them. Twitch pay out 50-50 and YouTube pays out 70-30. Oh, Twitch is 50-50, is it? I heard something different to that earlier on. Must have been people's interpretations of it. I was watching a live stream of the Apex Hound and they were talking about Twitch and TikTok and all the cuts that are made from any donations or monies that you get before you get paid out. Everything's different on each platform, isn't it? So it's everywhere like that. Indeed, Romick. I'm out of here. UK in here. I want to go for a doc. Been waiting in line like 3 to 4 months for now. Thank God I don't have urgent stuff. Yeah, it's good. Good nothing's actually urgent because you're waiting that long. You wouldn't want to be hanging around if it's something that needed to be seen and addressed, urgently and right away. Anyway, I hope it all goes well for you, Romick. Keep us updated. Once you're done, if you get a chance, pop over because Strain's gone live now, just before I started. So, hopefully, Romek, we'll see you in there. If not, we'll see you another time. But yeah, I hope it all goes well and keep us updated. Minnie, when I first started out on TikTok, my channel name was different to what it is now. So was mine. I started off with the name UK Sun and Rain because I looked outside the window and one minute it was sunny. I looked out the window again and the next minute it was pissing down. And then I thought, do I really like this name? Do I really want this name? And then I thought about it and come up with the Angry Anubis one, which I've now got on the channel, which is the name I ran with. I uploaded my first video and got over 20 people trolling me. Some really nasty. Yeah, I know. People do that. I just do not know why people think, that's the thing that you can do, You got mods on channels that can deal with stuff like that, but YouTube should have the red flag when that happens, and they should, clamp down on that pretty quickly. But for some reason, they don't seem to be working as hard to get rid of all this and stop all this as they should be. It seems to me they only react when there's a report made or a case being made about what people have done, and then they decide to take action instead of actually dealing with it at the time when they should. And then it falls onto the moderators who make the decision as to whether someone gets warned, timed out, or even banned. There should be a lot more YouTube are doing to clamp down on all this, but to me they don't seem to be doing enough. Apparently I'd nicked someone else's name. Blimey, okay. Yeah, but how are you meant to know that somebody else has got that name if you come up with a name and then you put it up there? I mean, how many times do you see people with names on YouTube that are similar to somebody else's name that they picked for their channel name, Tammy. Minnie, I was saying to Chris yesterday, when Darren comes over, we could all meet up, take him on an investigation. Neil, Candy, Jace, Mark. Yeah, I'm down for that. Oh, Candy, by the way, how did you get on with your editing? Did you get the motivation to sort those videos out in the end and get them ready? Or have you still fallen back and not got round to it yet? It put me off going back on there, but I've gone back on since I changed my channel name. Now I keep it private. I only add people I know. That's the best way to go. A lot of scammers and other people out there, once they get a friend request through and you accept them, they can hack in and destroy everything, or send nasty messages to other people that make it look like it's coming from you. You got to be so careful these days with whoever sends you friend requests and who you accept and stuff. So I can't blame you for that. Mainly everybody's talking with each other. Something did. I clicked down and now I've gone further down than I need to be. Everyone's talking to each other here. Where else are we? Oh, thanks, Natalie. Yeah. Like, support. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I appreciate everyone for coming in tonight. That's a good name, Neil. Thank you very much. There's no point going to Romania because Vlad's not there. He's over in a Manchester flat with Lee. Really haunted, making weird things happen and making Alexa speak out. And he's got loft hatches falling on his head, and he's got stick figures that he's picking up on a Kinect camera for an Xbox. And yeah, what a complete prick. As I've said before, as if a Romanian, person, Vlad the Impaler, is going to come over and, from a stone that apparently was picked up in Romania itself on a beach, and turn up in a Manchester flat with Lee in his crusty old shorts and his dodgy T-shirt. You know what I mean? It's just so ridiculous. I've never seen him in anything else except for them shorts. Does he ever wash them? Or has he just got one pair for every day of the week? Because he's always walking around in those bloody shorts, isn't he? Has anyone ever seen him in anything else? No, because he never wears anything else. Just a dirty old T-shirt and a pair of crusty old shorts. Faking the paranormal for cash, the fraudulent prick. Right, let's go down a bit. Paranormal community on TikTok is vile. You'd think people would have come out of the school playground by now, being adults, but no. Well, I'll tell you what, the comment section on TikTok is a load of BS. Absolute BS. I found, anyone remember Leighton, now calls himself Manchester 666, with the ghost of Winston in his flat and stuff. I found Smug Puppy. I found all of them, right, on there, posted and footage on there that's clearly fake. And I addressed it the other day. I put out messages to Leighton saying, why are you still pulling this crap off? You've been debunked so many times by all the debunkers. How come people are still believing in this rubbish that you're putting out? And I got told that my message had been, or comment, should I say, had been removed because I had violated the terms and conditions of their policies. How can I have done that by leaving a comment like that? So TikTok does not allow certain comments to be placed on people's comments for the videos that they put out, and the only one that have stayed there that I've not got any response from or never had taken down are the Smug Puppy ones. If I did anything else like Leighton, Manchester 666, or any of the other fakers on there, automatically TikTok take down your comments because you're in violation of their policy or their code of commentary or whatever you call it. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. So they're basically letting these people put fake content up and profit from it, which is technically fraud. If I went out and sold a pair of dodgy Nikes that look legit, red with a white tick, the boot style ones, and they all look good, and I said to somebody, these are worth £300, you can have them for £250, and I sold them, I've committed fraud. I've committed fraud by obtaining money by deception for selling false goods. But yet they can put all their content out online and they can get paid for it. How does that work? Absolutely disgusting. Obtaining money by deception, and yet they can get away with it and look at their bank account and go, oh, there's some more money gone in now from YouTube. Great, let's do another fake one. Oh, I really can't. I can't abide by that. I can't. It's just disgusting. Put your content out but don't get paid for it. YouTube should not be paying them any money for the fake videos they put out because it's fraud. As I said, obtaining money by deception. It's the same as me, as I've just said, selling a pair of fake Nike boots for 250 quid. I've obtained money by deception by selling false goods. And yet they can have money put into their bank account for false and fake videos, which are holding back the real investigation teams that are actually out there looking for evidence and getting nothing, which is part of ghost hunting. But yet, if you fake it, you get paid for it. Hence the meaning, fake it till you make it. And that's what they're doing. Where are we now? We got, well, it's 8:30 already. Bloody hell. Let me go through the last of these chats and then I think probably we'll call it a night. Has anyone said anything? Conversations between each other. Natalie, thanks again for putting that in. A little heads up for everyone. Leave a like, support, everything. Okay, Minnie. Well, I'm going to close the live down now anyway, so I'm going to jump over and go on to Strange Stream and watch a bit of the Hitman stream he's doing, give him some support and watch for a while. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll let you know next Monday when I'm live again. Hopefully you'll come back. I'll put it in WhatsApp, and then you can let everybody know like you did before. Well, not did before, sorry. Let everybody know. I'm thinking of Tammy, actually. But no, yeah, Minnie, if you let people know when I'm live, then we can try and get more in. But anyway, have a great evening. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Or maybe in somebody else's live chat if they go live, like Haunted Sessions or something like that. Anyway, thanks for coming in and supporting. I really do appreciate it. They're filming at my local haunted prison for the new Spider-Man. Oh, that's cool. Where is it, Tammy? Where's that? Oh, Jay's in. You're a hard man to get. I know, we keep missing each other. Have your phone ready. I'll give you a ring when the stream finishes in the next, 5 minutes? We'll have a chat and catch up. I know. Things have been happening, Jay. I've had things going on and I've been nodding off here and there with this cold that I've had, and I'm just getting over this and everything. Gotta shoot. Have a nice evening. Okay, Jay, thanks for coming in. Haunted the Truth. See, as I get further to the bottom, I'm seeing people that I didn't see earlier. This is because I've been talking, not looking at the chat, going back, and then actually finding people that have been here, and I've just that feel like they've been ignored. Haunted the Truth, how are you doing? I apologise, I've only just got round to saying hello, but I was yapping, trying to keep up with the chat, and I've only just noticed you as I've got to the bottom of the chat section, and you're there, right there. Policies are getting silly now. Yeah, I know. Everything's getting stupid. It needs a whole restructuring. It all needs restructuring. Hey, Neil, I don't know if it's me, but it seems like your camera is blurred. You were faced just a little, and it focused more on the objects behind you on the shelf. All right. Maybe because it's only a 720 camera. So if I go back or forward, yeah, it's not going to show up. The camera on this, I need to get a new one. When I bought this one, I didn't know it only had 720p, so I need to get a better, clearer camera. this integrated one doesn't have the greatest quality. So you may see, I've got the big light on as well. So you may see a bit of pixelation or a bit of blur. It does look a bit blurry actually looking into my camera itself. Yeah, the back actually does look, you're right, it does look clearer at the back than it does to the front. But I think that's only because of the quality for the camera itself. I'll try and get a decent camera next month, one that USB camera or something that's going to be better, like a 1080 or higher. Then I can mount it on top of the screen and it will be a much better picture than what we got now. But I do apologise because at the moment there's nothing I can do about it unless I go live on my phone, which has HDR on it, which will make everything look a lot better. But yeah, I can only apologise. I'm very sorry about it. No, you're all right. Came in a little bit late. You probably came in a lot earlier than I noticed you, but because I got to the bottom of the chat, I've only just seen you now. So I don't know how long you've been here for. All right, Dave. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in and supporting. The camera was starting to mess with my lingering headache that I have, messing with my eyes, and had to kind of look away from the screen or just stare at the background. All right. Yeah, I'll try and sort something out for a better camera very soon. I do need one. So yeah, I'll get that sorted out in the next few weeks. No worries. Just wanted to let you know when I started to notice with the camera shot. Yeah, I know it's understandable. I'm looking at the camera myself. I'm seeing myself on the screen now, and it is a little bit blurry. The quality's not really there, but I think it's, as I said, because it's only a 720p integrated camera. So maybe when it goes up on YouTube and becomes a video, it may make it look a bit better, but I really don't know. All right, well, what I'm going to do, it's 8:30. Well, it's coming up 20 to 9 now, actually. So done an hour and 10. So I'm going to end the stream here. Say thanks to everyone for being in. Shadows, David Moriarty, Haunted the Truth, Tammy, Natalie, Candy, Minnie, I think I said Jay, didn't I? And anyone else that was lurking in the background. Sorry if I didn't mention everybody. 5 in now. 3 likes. Whoever left those, greatly appreciated. Thanks very much. Yeah, thanks for being here and supporting. I'll be back next Monday and we'll do it all over again. And I believe we've only got 3 more after next week's stream, and I'll be up to episode 100. We'll be up to the big numbers. 100 since I started in January 2024. So hopefully I'll see you all back here. Some of you I'll see on Strange Stream in a few moments. The others I'll speak to you on WhatsApp. And some of you I will see on someone else's stream if they should stream at some point. So I'm sure you'll all be there as well. So have a great week. What's today? What day is it today? Fuck me, I've forgotten. Shit. Monday. How did I not know it was a Monday? I'm streaming every Monday. Oh, never mind. Anyway, have a great week, everyone. Thanks for coming in again, supporting. And I'll see you all again very soon. Take care of yourself out there in the world, and bye for now.